Hello everyone, my name is Sierra Santi, and today we are going to be talking about the Impressionist period in classical music. First we're going to start with the general background of that time period, then we'll go into the music background, and then go into the two picks that I have chosen. So, just as a general background of the time, this was around the late 19th century, early 20th century, and it roughly lasted till about 1910, but it actually started as an artistic movement that was developed in France, where artists began to rebel against the classical type of art style and do something a little bit more elaborate. They wanted to embrace a more modernist approach. They wanted to reflect all of their art on the world that they lived in and experiment with like new techniques and paint strokes and dabble in new colors. Like they did shorter brush strokes and some optical mixing of colors. But with this came a lot of harsh criticism and rejection because, critics at the time, they really preferred the more historical and the religious paintings. They weren't really into the whole new modernist style. So now you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with classical music? Because that is about art. Well, this Impressionist art actually inspired music to go through a change as well. They really focused on the mood, emotion, and symbolism, which it kind of all started from 1890s to 1930s for music, and it really ushered in the modernist era. They wanted to, with their pieces, make it more emotion than suggesting rather just an overall picture. So like capture the moment in kind of a musical form, instead of it being about something specific. They wanted it to be more about in like the emotion of the moment that you're in. So I believe my two songs that I chose are perfect examples of Impressionist music. So my first song that I chose is called Stars by Mary Howe. Mary Howe is actually from America. She was born in Virginia in 1882, and she's probably one of the first women in America that really enjoyed a successful career as a composer. She even traveled to Paris to learn more about music, which I thought that was pretty cool. The song itself kind of just shows the vastness of space through just instruments. So instead of it just being about space, you're supposed to feel how vast and open outer space is through this song. She worked with a lot of poets at the time, so some of this came from poetry that she read. My second song is called La Valse by Maurice Ravel. Now, he is one of the most famous Impressionist artists that we know of, and most of his music is strictly that. He really loves the Viennese waltz. So a lot of his pieces, I believe, I know this one for certain, but he kind of reflected in his music the waltz. And La Valse he actually wrote in tribute to Johann Strauss II. And actually described this piece for us. I found where he described it, and he called it like a piece of kind of like a choreographic poem. And he said the mad whirl of some fantastic and fateful carousel. And when I listen to it, that's pretty accurate. That's what I hear. I hear just a crazy carousel. But the two songs really show that you don't have to have a specific meaning. Like, you can just feel in the moment. So that was the Impressionist period, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.